What's up, fellow vapors? Scott with the Vaping Budget here today, and oh my gosh, I think I'm going to have to cut down to 3 Nick if I keep vaping stuff like this, because it hits like a beast. This thing is a beauty of a beast, and let me tell you, stay tuned because you're going to want to watch the review on this bad boy. This is a King 2 clone I got from Angel Cigs, and I think I'm in love. Welcome back, vapes. I am loving this King 2 clone I got from Angel Cigs. It's all brass. It's got copper connections in it. Oh my gosh, we're going to go over all the details of this bad boy. I'm using the Quasar, also from Angel Cigs on top. I'm pushing about 0.4 ohms on it, dual coils with organic cotton, of course. And this thing is hitting awesome. This is my first mechanical mod with all copper connections in there, and oh my gosh, does it hit fast. I mean, as soon as you hit that button, boom, it starts firing. So let's go over all the details of this bad boy, and then I'll take you guys up close and personal and show you all the awesome machining on this beast. And don't forget, check out my YouTube channel for giveaways, more reviews, and how-tos. This is a 23 millimeter mechanical mod, all brass, baby. And you can put an 18350 in here, you can put an 18650 in here, and you can put an 18500 in here. And it also, I got an 18650 in here, and it does have this extra ring in here, so you can put a kicker in here if you want. There's plenty of room in here. Also, it's 510 threaded, of course. Really nice airflow channels up on top if you need them. And of course, it's got the adjustable positive connectors on the top, so you can adjust this bad boy any way you want. Got a spring-loaded firing button in the bottom of this, reverse threads to lock it, so you don't have any misfires. Yeah, baby, I'm impressed. Alrighty, now we've gone over all the specs of this bad boy. Let's take you guys up close and personal and show you all of them. Alrighty, now we're up close and personal with this bad boy. Super nice finish on it. Let's look at the logo there. Numbered on the back. Made in the USA. Oh yeah. We'll start at the top here and kind of work our way down. All the threads on here are super smooth. Start at the top. Look at that. Look at that. Just super smooth on the threads. And here's that adjustable firing pin for your positive on here. Look at that. It's right out. It's super smooth threading on that. All copper, baby. In there. There's your airflow channels on top, nice and deep. If you're using a tank, you need those. And the 510 connections on top are really smooth as well. Very easy to work. Just put your tank on there or your dripper on there and just thread up. And you can adjust that to your battery. Look how easy that is. Here's your 350 tube here. Excuse me. There. Oh, look at it. It's so cute. I can roll it. They're that smooth. I can roll it with one finger underneath. And this is how it looks. You guys have already seen this with the 18650. And the bottom on your firing, there's your firing button on the bottom. How smooth that is. And what I do, I just push it all the way up. When I first get them, I push it up and then make sure that's tight. Super smooth there. Copper connector there as well. There's your vent hole there. Look at the threading on that. I mean, the threading on this thing is perfect. Machining is great. This is your reverse threading on your locking ring here. Very smooth. The locks are down nice and tight. You don't have to crank it down all the way. You can just You can just spin it, and it locks. Look at that. Very nice. So that's your up close look at the King 2 clone from Angel Cigs. And those copper connectors are awesome. And they hit super fast and super hard. Alrighty, so we went over all the features of this up close and personal. Now I'm going to show you guys how to set this up with an 18650 battery. The first thing you're going to want, this is how it's going to come. First thing you want to do, if you're running an 18650 battery, look how smooth those threads are. Just take your ring off, that small ring off, and then there's your top cap with your firing pin in there. If you're new, this is just for newbies here. If you're new to mechanical mod, I'm going to show you how to set it up. Back this firing pin off right here. Then take your tank or your dripper, screw it on the top, and then screw the big main post all the way in. Now I like to leave this adjustment is for your battery there. If you need it, I like to start out with it all the way up. You can go ahead and screw it on your tube. Take your battery, drop it in, positive up, and then take your firing switch and screw it in the bottom. Alright, then that's locked, can't fire. We'll run it up and see if we're adjusted good and see if it fires. Oh yeah, we're firing now, so we're good to go. And that's how you set it up with an 18650 battery. So let's jump back up and do some more vapes on it and wrap this video up. Alrighty, we got our set up with that 18650 battery. I hope that helped you guys out. If you're new to mechanical mods, I went over it pretty quick with you guys. If you want to know more or need to know more about mechanical mods and how to set them up and how to use them, definitely subscribe to my channel. I will have a how-to video on mechanical mods coming up for you guys. As far as pros for this King Tube clone, the threads on this are super buttery smooth. The adjustments on it are great. You can run a flat top, button top battery in it. Like I went over in the close-up, I mean, you can adjust this any way you like for any type of battery. The copper connectors on here are super nice to have in there. This thing hits quick. Check this out with those copper connectors in there, how fast this thing hits. Look at that. Boom. Boom. I mean, super fast it hits. And of course, that's part of that has to do with the coil in there. But those copper connectors in there will help speed up how fast it fires. And the thing hits like a beast. The only con I have for this, the bottom firing pin on this, sometimes it was getting stuck on me and I couldn't figure out why. But come to find out, the bottom firing pin will loosen up on you. The best thing to do is take it and push this up all the way and then tighten it up and you'll be good to go. This thing hits super fast. That was just a couple seconds on there. Boom. Wow. So for the money, you can't beat this, especially in brass. The finish on it is great. And this is definitely a must-buy if you're looking for a brass mechanical mod and don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on it. 2 big thumbs up from the vape budget on this. I love the threading. Everything works flawlessly on it. And have an awesome day, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. And don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos. Have an awesome day, and I'll be thinking about you when I'm vaping.